Welcome to this session on quantitative risk analysis techniques, which is also considered as a crucial part of risk planning process. Quantitative analysis takes a data-driven approach to evaluate risks by assigning a numerical values to probability and impact. And this helps project teams to understand the aggregated effect of risks on project objectives and make informed decisions. In this video, we'll explore the key quantitative techniques, including the Monte Carlo Simulation, decision trees analysis, and sensitivity analysis, and examining how they support an effective project planning and decision making. To start first with understanding more about quantitative risk analysis. Quantitative risk analysis involves the use of numerical data and statistical model to evaluate the overall impact of identified risks on the project objectives. It builds on insights gained from a qualitative analysis by providing more detailed and measurable understanding of the risk exposure. This type of analysis is especially useful for high priority risks or when precise data is required to inform project decisions. For example, when planning for your contingency budget to handle the unknown risks. So, by quantifying the uncertainty, project teams can better predict the outcomes and allocate resources effectively. The key ITTOs involved when performing a quantitative risk analysis. You have the key inputs, the project management plan, the project documents, the EFFs, and the OPAs. Here are some of the common tools that is used, including the expert judgment, the data gathering, the interpersonal and team skills, representation of uncertainty, the analysis. And the outputs here would be to update the project document updates, including your risk register, your risk management plan. Here are some of these key tools that is used when doing a quantitative risk analysis. So there are several techniques used in quantitative risk analysis, each of them offering a unique insight. For example, the first one, which is Monte Carlo Simulation. And this tool is used, or technique is used to use the probability distribution to model potential project outcomes, providing a range of possible results and their likelihood. The next technique here is the decision tree analysis, which evaluates different scenarios, incorporating the costs, benefits, and probability of, let's say, different options. The next tool or technique here is the sensitivity analysis, which identifies key variables that significantly influence the project performance, helping teams to focus on what matter the most. Together, these techniques provide a comprehensive understanding of each of the risk impact. We are gonna go through each of these in the next slides. And to start with Monte Carlo simulation. Monte Carlo simulation is a powerful tool in quantitative risk analysis. It uses the probabilistic inputs to simulate thousands of possible scenarios and generating a probability distribution of the project outcomes. For example, by inputting a variability in costs or duration, the simulation can estimate the likelihood of meeting budget or schedule targets. And this technique is particularly valuable for identifying contingency reserves, ensuring that the project are better prepared for uncertainties. Next technique here is the decision tree analysis. As we say that it's a visual tool that evaluates multiple decision paths and their potential outcomes. And each branch represent a possible decision or risk event with associated probabilities and payoffs. And by analyzing these paths, project teams can identify the course of action that maximizes benefits while minimizing risks. This structured approach is particularly useful for complex decisions with multiple variables and outcomes. Sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis focuses on understanding how changes in individual variables impact the overall project performance. By varying one input at the time while keeping others constant, this analysis identifies the most critical variables that drive the risk exposure. For instance, if a project costs highly sensitive to material prices, this insight can guide the risk response planning. There are some also tools like tornado diagrams, which also visually represent these relationships, helping teams to prioritize their effort. The key benefits of performing or conducting quantitative risk analysis. It offers a significant benefit for project planning by providing a data-driven basis for decision making. It reduces the subjectivity and enhances the accuracy. And this analysis also helps to estimate cost and the schedule in terms of risks when also doing a contingency reserve planning for the cost and schedule reserves, ensuring that the project are better prepared for uncertainties. Additionally, it provides measurable insights gained from the quantitative techniques like the stakeholder confidence, as they demonstrate throughout and a systematic approach to manage risks. The key challenges when conducting a quantitative analysis including the accurate results, which depend on the availability of the high quality data. So, if you don't have high quality data, your estimates might be not accurate or biased, which may not always be accessible as to have high quality data. Also, the process can be source intensive when doing the quantitative risk analysis. It requires a significant time, effort, and computational power. Finally, some techniques such as Monte Carlo simulation may require a specialized tools and expertise. To overcome these challenges, project teams should ensure throughout preparation and stakeholder collaboration. How it integrate with the planning phase. So quantitative risk analysis is seamlessly integrated into the planning phase of the project life cycle. It aligns with the project objectives or the objectives of the risk management plan, providing an actionable insight that inform resource allocation and scheduling decisions. The output of this analysis, such as updating the risk priorities and estimated contingencies, which is documented into a risk register and used also to refine the overall project plans. And this integration ensures that the risk management efforts are proactive and data driven. And to summarize our session on quantitative analysis as part of the risk management plan, so we say that it's a critical step in planning phase, offering a numerical insight that enhances the decision making. Techniques such as the Monte Carlo simulation, decision trees analysis, and sensitivity analysis provides a comprehensive tools for evaluating and prioritizing risks. By adopting a data-driven approach, project teams can improve stakeholder confidence and ensures that resources are allocated effectively to manage the uncertainties.